Okay, in the last video we had to stop some points, and I will continuing. Spelling errors takes place because in English, same letter is used representing more than one sound. Yeah, for example, you have to take A-E-I-O-U vowels. That A-E-I-O-U vowels representing 20 sounds. So you just imagine that the one letter can producing at least 4 or 5 sounds. So that is here clearly says that spelling errors takes place because in English same letter is used to representing more than one sound. More than one sound is at least each letter representing 4 to 5 sounds or 5 to 6 sounds also. And some sound is representing by more than one sound. Yeah, some sound representing more than one sound. Silent letters and doubling of a consonant is another aspect. So we just see some silent letters like a psychology, knowledge, knife. These words have a silent letters. But these words are not actually from the English words. We borrowed from other language words like Greek, Latin, German words. So some letters have a doubling consonants. Okay, so travel, like that the words. Using mnemonic devices like word association is a good technique for teaching spelling. So what is that mnemonic devices? Word association. Associate of words is a good technique for teaching spelling. And next one is a main sentence of text may be called as a topic sentence, can be found anywhere in the text. For example, if you write one paragraph, in that paragraph, actually, if we are going to teach the paragraph, the first sentence is called the main sentence. That is the topic sentence we can call it. But another situation, the topic sentence should be in wherever the paragraph. Ekkadaina paragraph lo undochu, wherever the paragraph. The main sentence of the text may be called as a topic sentence, can be found anywhere in the text, any whole paragraph anywhere. Sorry. Anywhere in the text. Legible handwriting, including a proper space between the letter of words, between the words of sentence, proper size and shape, etc. So what is here? The legible handwriting. So sometimes some students are writing illegible, can't understand it. So legible handwriting is most important. A proper space is needed between the letter to letter, between the word to word, between the letters of the sentence. A proper size also be more important, shape also be more important. That is, so legible handwriting including a proper space between the letter of word and between the word of the sentence, proper size and shape, etc. It's a more important. Next, dictation activity exhibitions of attractive handwriting models, handwriting competitions, improving the legibility of handwriting. So we want to encourage the students to write a good handwriting. How you are going to be encouraging the students means dictation activity. Every day we want to conduct the dictionary dictations and exhibit of attractive handwriting models. So we're just showing some attractive handwriting. And next, handwriting competitions improve the legibility of handwriting. Whenever we have to conducting some competition, automatically students can improving their legibility of handwriting, not illegibility of legibility of handwriting. So I want to say the mechanic of writings, handwritings, dictation, spelling, writing skills means mechanic of writing, structure of writing, organization. Those are very important for your exam point of view because it is helpful to your RGA, KA, JLs and assistant professors and APDSC, TET and all the subject. It is the topic in related to all examinations. Good communication takes place by the understanding the audience, the subject and the manner of message delivery. The message is better conveyed if it is with the reach of the reviewer, his or her interest and relevance. So what is that? Good communication is most important. Good communication takes place by understanding the audience. If you want to speak to other people, the understanding is more important. Audience, the subject and the manners of message delivery, and the message is better conveyed. So if you are not saying information properly, automatically the people did not understand it. So is with the reach of the receiver, whatever you want to say, the receiver want to understand it. If without understanding, he can't give reply. That is the most important. So keep in your mind. And next, picture dictionaries helps at primary level as a reference skills. Yeah, students really likes, children are really likes picture dictionaries because picture dictionary really attracts the students. It will help primary level as a reference skills. Thesaurus is a reference material to find out a synonyms and antonyms. So what the thesaurus are representing here means synonyms and antonyms only. So the children easily find out the meanings of synonyms and antonyms, meanings and opposite words in the thesaurus. So the picture dictionary always helps the students. This is most important. And next. So we will go for the practicing bits here. So let it be started. The first one, listening and reading are considered as dash-oriented skills. In the starting sense, we discussed that listening and reading is considered as a processing skills, not a product. So product skills, what are the product skills means? Speaking and writing are called product skills. So the first, listening and reading is considered as a process-oriented skills. And the next question, which of the following skills are considered as a product-oriented skills? Just now I explained that. What does that means? So, which of the following skills are considered as a product-oriented skills means speaking and writing. Speaking and writing skills. We can call like a product-oriented skills. Okay. Next, third question, you just see. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Fill in the blanks with suitable words means here, hearing is a mere dash process of receiving sounds, whereas listening is a conscious dash process. So just very simple, hearing is mere physical process. Hearing means physically we have to hear of receiving sounds, whereas listening is conscious. Conscious means mental process. Mental process. And fourth one, who said we have 2 ears, only one tongue in order that we may hear more than speak less? Digenian Leotus. Digenian Leotus. You already discussed when I am explaining the content in that time only. In the first page only it will appear. Just check it. And fifth question. Listening to listen can considered as, I already told you that active listening, passive listening, intentional listening, and purposeful listening. What is the listening here means? Active listening. Listen means active listening. Brown and Yale's classify talk as, very simple question. This is a interactional and systematic. No, transitional and systematic. Interactional and transitional. That is the correct answer. Correct answer. Next, seventh question. Tick the right pair. So what is the right pair? Pairing a dish by listening to a chef, listening for instructions. So if the listener want to do the dish means he want to carefully listen the what chief chef says, or otherwise listening is railway announcement. Railway announcement is a hearing, not listening. Listening to the poem, listening to following directions, listening to the poem, that is an enjoyment just for hearing only. And listening to follow directions, that is also we not keep in our mind, just hear and we just following the things. Listen to railway announcements, we just sitting on the railway station, we just hearing some announcements because we are not take care of that. That is a hearing, not a listening to solve problems. Not if the railway station has announcement you can listen, then you have a problem here. We don't have any problem, so that is not. So the right answer is A, preparing a dish by listening to chief listening for instructions. Next one, tick odd out. So beat, the right answer. Sunsin, right answer. Meet, this is a homophone, so this is the odd out one. And wake, so this is the right one answer. Which of the following is not a minimal pair? Not a minimal pair. He's just asking. Weak and weak. One is a weakness of our body, and second one is a week of 7 days. Next, meal. No. Seat. No. Cut, cute. No. There is no pair, only the weak and weak. Clarity and dash are the two basic elements of spoken language. What is that? In the early science only discussed the content. What is clarity and fluency are the two basic elements of spoken language. And 11th question, to make the activity interactive, dash and dash technique could be adopted. What is that? Group of work and pair of work technique could be adopted. So to make the activity interactive, group of work and pair of work techniques should be adopted. And 12th, tick the factors that hamper the speed of reading. So is it right? Running the finger along the lines is a wrong answer because we did not following this instruction. So this is a wrong instruction. So reading with eyes and silent reading and thinking while reading, that is a correct answer. But hampering speed is called running the finger along with the lines. We did not use that one. Next, 31, tick the factors that is useful to improving read speeding. Say, thinking while reading is the, we can improving a reading speed. So, other answers are wrong answers. And 14, the following is not a technique of reading. Which one is not a technique of reading? We already discussed that skimming and scanning, intensive reading and extensive reading are the techniques of reading. Here, the following is not a technique of reading, is called here the extrapolating, because extrapolating is not a reading technique. The reading for a examination is considered as. So, examination purpose, we want to read each and every one. So, intensive reading is most important. And next one, intensive reading is also known as dash reading, in-depth reading. Depthly we have to read it. So in-depth reading. Dash and dash are also called as a graphic and motor skills. So first, reading and writing are called as a graphic motor skill. Reading and writing are called graphic motor skill. Okay, according to Francis Bacon, dash makes an exact man. This is the quotation by Francis Bacon. Writing makes an exact man. So, of study is actually this quotation taken from Francis Bacon. Writing makes an exact man. A 19th question, reading techniques used to get the gist of any text in short time is skimming. We just go for the what is that? Gist means summary. We did not read a whole the text. We just skimming headings, subheadings, and what are the main points. We just going to read it. That is called here the gist. We can call another name is called the summary. So this is the skimming. The reading technique used here just get the gist of any text in the short time. Any summary in the short time means skimming. 20 for the locating a specific information in the text. The reading technique suitable is. So which reading technique is suitable? Specific information. For example, I'll give you one word. For example, one word like a skimming. So just find out in your dictionary means what you want to do, because scanning you want to do. Is it right? So I'll give one paragraph, find out one word. So what you want to do? Scanning, because a specific word you want to be find it. 21. An alphabetical method order and introduction is. So alphabetical method order is first alphabetical comes, and second one syllable comes, and third one word, and fourth one sentences. We just make it sentences. So alphabetical method, first alphabetical, second syllables, and third words, and fourth sentences. 22. The dash method of teaching reading is an impressive method of a sentence method. What is that? Sentence method means sentence method only. We did not go for another one. The method of teaching the dash method of teaching reading is an impressive method of sentence method, because in the question itself have the answers. Sometimes we forget it to find out that as blind or confusingly we're just attempting another options, because the question itself also have the answer sentence method. So sentence method is the correct answer. 23rd, in the phonic method of a teaching reading, the teaching of vowels is done first and then syllable and words. So later what will come? Phrases. Is it right? So which method this one means? I already told. First vowels and second one is syllables and third one is words. Notice that phonic method. The dash of the text is understood with the syntactical, lexical and contextual clues. Which one means? Surface meaning. Surface meaning of the text is understood with the syntactical, lexical and contextual clues. And next one. What is the next one means? A passage is given some words at a regular intervals are arranged and the learner is asked to fill the words. This is known as. which type of test? Close test, clues test, jumble test, and reciprocal test. What is that? A passage is given, some words at regular intervals are erased, and the learner is asked to fill the words. This is known as close test. Graphic reading is a technique of reading a text by considering it as a dash. Graphical reading is a technique. We already know graphical reading is a technique of a reading a text by consider it as what is symbol. Symbol is considered. And 27 mechanics of writing involves. So what is the mechanics of writing involves? Handwriting, spelling, and pronunciation. This three involves the mechanic of writing: handwriting, spelling, and pronunciation. The three are more important. And 28. Word association is a dash device in teaching spelling. Word association is a dash device in teaching spelling. What is that? Mnemonics. Word association is a dash device in a teaching spelling means mnemonics. And next 29, at the primary level, writing composition can be easily taught using pictures. What is that? The primary level. So I already told you the primary students usually likes the picture dictionary. Is it right? So that's why the primary level writing compositions can be easily taught using pictures. And 30, the 4 S of legible handwritings are size, shape, slant, space. These 4 things are more important here. What are that? 4 size of legible handwritings are size, shape, slant, space. And 31, listening to public speeches and guest talk come under what is that? Focused listening. Listening to public speeches and guest. For example, someone comes to as a guest talks come under focused listening. Okay. Next, purposeful listening is also called as purposeful listening because we need some work. That's why we focusedly listen it. So what is that? Focused listening. And 33, decoding sound is a subskill of. Decoding sound is a subskill of. What is that? That is a listening. Decoding sound is a subskill of listening. And trick the subskills of speaking. What is the articulation of sounds? So subskills of speaking is called articulation of sounds. Okay. Next, this is the last question. Mechanics of writing does not include. What is that meaning? Because mechanics, we know that the handwriting, spelling, and pronunciation. So it should not including that. What is that meaning? They are not including the mechanics of writings. This is the end of language skills in our academic textbook. So if you like this video, like it and share it, subscribe it. మన వీడియో కనుక నచ్చితే మీరు లైక్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, అలాగే షేర్ కూడా చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.